If you're looking for movies or TV shows starring Noemie Merlant, you just click on the right video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on discovering great movies and TV shows again. Number 1. Paper Flags, 2018.
Un ami. Je vous présente Vincent, il vient de sortir de prison. Tu crois que c'est facile à dire?
Mon frère, c'est un bon début, ça, non? Je vous présente mon frère, Charlie, ça sonne, ça.
Charlie, almost 24, leads a life without excesses. She dreams of being an artist and finds it difficult to make ends meet. When her brother comes to find her after an absence of 12 years, everything is turned upside down. Vincent is 30 and has just come out of prison where he had served a long sentence. He has everything to learn about the world he no longer knows. Charlie is ready to help him. He's her brother, after all, her brother whose anger can become uncontrollable and destroy everything despite himself. Number 2. Curiosa, 2019.
Oublie Pierre. Henri est ton mari.
J'ai peur de la laisser seule. Elle a même dit qu'elle songeait au divorce.
Pierre Lou, Neil Schneider, is a Parisian poet who decides to flee to Algeria upon discovering that the love of his life, Marie de Régnier, Noemie Merlant, is marrying his best friend, Henri de Régnier, in search of a better social position. There, he meets Zohar, Camelia Jordana, with whom he shares a passion for photography. Upon returning to Paris with Zohar, he reunites with Marie, who confesses her love for him. They begin an affair set against the backdrop of Paris's photography, playing a cat-and-mouse game with the people involved in their lives and breaking the codes established by society. Number 3. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, 2019.
Refuse-t-elle d'être peinte? Parce qu'elle refuse ce mariage.
On a remote island in Brittany at the end of the 18th century, the Parisian painter Marianne, Noemie Merlant, is commissioned by a widowed countess, Valeria Golino, to draw her daughter's wedding portrait. This sounds easier than it is, as the bride-to-be and former convent student, Heloise, Adele Haenel, rebels against her mother and refuses to model in protest against the arranged marriage. But the portrait is very important to the family, as it is the only way to officially announce her marriage to a man from Milan she doesn't know. Number 4. Jumbo, 2020.
Chose que j'ai jamais ressentie pour personne.
Ça t'amuse de te foutre de moi ou t'es juste complètement malade dans ta petite tête?
In Jumbo, Jean, Noemie Merlant, a shy young woman, lives at home with her outgoing mother and works as a cleaner at an amusement park in the cemetery. Her mother wants her to meet a man, but Jean prefers to tinker in her room with wires, light bulbs, and spare parts, creating miniature versions of theme park rides. During her night shifts, she begins to spend intimate time with the park's new attraction, which she decides to name Jumbo. Finding herself seduced by his red lights, smooth chrome, and oily hydraulics, Jean concludes that the exciting new relationship she wants to pursue is with Jumbo. Number 5. Me Yubita, Mon Amour, 2021. Shortly before her wedding, Jean heads for Romania to celebrate her hen party with some friends. When their car is stolen, 17-year-old Nino and his family offer to help. They're members of the Romani community and, like Jean, spend most of the year in Paris, though under completely different social and economic conditions. They're taking a break from the discrimination and pressures of their jobs there. Because of the lack of alternatives, the young women spend a few days with the family. Initially arrogant and mistrustful, the friends gradually get to know the family better, and as Jean and Nino steal moments alone, young love starts to blossom. An asymmetric relationship with an uncertain outcome. Number 6. Paris, 13th District, 2021.
Sei immatura ed egocentrica, Emily.
Chi sono? Perché se n'è andata allora?
Per trasferirmi a Parigi.
3 girls and a boy in Paris who are friends, sometimes lovers, and often both. Emily, Lucy Zhang, has graduated from an elite university and now works in cheap odd jobs and has quit while dreaming of a relationship. The young teacher Camille, Makita Samba, pursues professional goals that some would call illusions, but on the other hand, does not believe in a fulfilling, loving relationship and relies on uncomplicated romance. Nora, Noemie Merlant, has moved to Paris because she wants to resume her law studies there, even though she is in her early 30s. Louise, Jenny Beth, calls herself Amber on the internet and offers services there. Number 7. 1 Year, One Night, 2022. In 1 Year, One Night, Ramon and Celine are a young Spanish couple who meet in Paris on the night of November 13, 2015. During the terrorist attack, they both manage, each on their own, to survive and take refuge. When they come out, they are no longer the same, and they do not know if they will be able to deal with this trauma and return to their former selves. The film is an adaptation based on the book Peace, Love, and Death Metal by Ramon Gonzalez, a survivor of the terrorist attack at the Bataclan Concert Hall in Paris. Number 8. The Innocent, 2022.
Il me ment depuis le début, quoi.
Arrête, regarde comme elle est heureuse. Regarde.
Tu sais que je pourrais te faire descendre dans la journée si je voulais.
Lion, present day. When widowed marine biologist Abel, Garrel, learns that his impulsive mum Sylvie, Anouk Grinberg, is once again remarrying, this time to an inmate she met whilst teaching theater in prison, he's much more than uncomfortable. Doubting that convicted burglar Michel, Rochdi Zem, is capable of turning over a new leaf, Abel's protective streak kicks in, and so with the help of his best friend Clémence, a sensational Noemie Merlant, he begins tailing his new stepfather's movements. Their amateur sleuthing is quickly uncovered by Michel and triggers an unlikely and bold business proposition for them both. Number 9. Soulmates, 2023.
La mémoire.
Une amnésie, mais ça va durer longtemps. C'est notre valet, tu reconnais?
Je reconnais rien.
Lieutenant of the French forces engaged in Mali, David Faber is seriously burned during the explosion of his armored vehicle. Repatriated to France for intensive care, he must begin a long convalescence under the worried but devoted gaze of his sister Jeanne. They meet again in the family house in the Alps between mountains, lake, and forests. Jeanne tries to reconnect her brother with the past, but David, who suffers from amnesia after the accident, does not seem to be interested in reconciling with the man he used to be. Number 10. Emmanuel, 2024.
Is it a game?
Why should I answer?
Because I can't stop thinking about you.
Emmanuel follows a young woman who, in search of an unknown sense of pleasure and a connection with her body and desires, travels alone to Hong Kong on a business mission. Constantly exposed to luxury, she must visit and evaluate a hotel in Hong Kong. Alone on the business trip, Emmanuel sees the situation as the ideal opportunity to find the satisfaction she so desperately seeks. As a result, she begins to engage with various people in the luxurious and romantic city. Among the numerous encounters, she meets Kay, a mysterious man who remains distant and eludes her at crucial moments, arousing her even greater curiosity.